Hey guys, how's it going? Just hit up my spot, found 5 blaster boxes of Marvel Platinum. I'm going to keep one sealed on my shelf, but I figured I'd open up one with you guys. This will be fun. We'll see what happens. Marvel Platinum blaster boxes coming at you hot. Hey everybody, how you doing? Graydon here. As promised, I'm here with Fausto. As I promised you from Walmart, we were going to find some of these blaster boxes and have a little bit of fun with you guys. These blasters are awesome. Fausto, have you seen some of these get opened yet?
I have seen some of them get open, and it's really cool to see them. And I'm hoping kids are enjoying them. I'm hoping people are getting to enjoy them as much as all of us in the community are. But I have to be honest, the Blue Surge is the best.
Okay, awesome. I love that we're going to talk about this. It's such a good insert.
It's the best. Honestly, it's like the grandiose from Metals, like when we first saw that. And I'll be honest with you, and I think a lot of cards have print lines on them. And I'm going to say it. I'm just going to say it. It's true. A lot of them do. And it's stopping me from buying certain things because the price point of surfers have been a little higher than what I'm going to be okay with long term. And I'm on this new, we'll talk about this in these rainbow kind of journeys, but I gotta be honest. The Blue Surge, my favorite.
The Blue Surge is wicked. It's awesome.
I honestly it's better than Purple Pixel. It's better than the Wave. It's better than the Spotlight. I think it's better than the Amber Crystals. I think and I've seen a lot of the inserts patterns come through here between you and I. I've seen a good amount of them.
Yeah, for real.
That's awesome.
And there's one per pack.
No, it's awesome. I think it's great. I love that kind of stuff. And blasters only. And blasters are going to be terribly miserable to find unless they print a lot of cards, which is possible.
I'm seeing some insane similarities between this and Beginnings. I actually had the black flipped FX from Beginnings show up today. Which you hooked me up with some time ago. Shipping took a while, but that's because I live in the North Pole. Santa's in the room next door. His elves are over there too. But so that showed up today. But I'm seeing a ton of similarities between them. The red supernovas remind me of the Surges. Okay,
1,000%.
So, and the red supernovas, there were 9 packs, I think, in the Beginnings blasters. So 4 packs is a little bit lower, but you get one of these inserts in every pack. Well, we're about to find out because we're going to open some.
I honestly, I think they're the best. I have a Surfer one. I'll probably get more than one because I just think they look so cool. It's actually, so the way I'm doing my Surfer Platinum collection is a 9-page, and one of the spots that are going to be taken up is the Blue Surge because I couldn't help it. It's just too. Of all the ones I've seen, I like Checkers. But people are putting a lot of money behind Checkers.
Yeah, the orange checkered.
Yeah, the orange checkered. I think a lot of people are putting money behind this set now because it's easily being translated to the sports side of things. So pricing is making sense to a lot of these people who would normally price sports this way. Mm-hmm. And it's just the game. So I'm going to let that die out and just be happy over here. But Blue Surge right now, being $12, $10 for a Blue Surge, dude, I am having the best time with that.
I love it. I think that we don't often enough talk about the things that Upper Deck does well. One of the things that they do incredibly well is making blaster exclusive inserts.
They're killing it.
I think that there are a lot of people that feel priced out when it comes to hobby boxes. I completely sympathize and understand where you're coming from. I totally get it. And blaster boxes before were a great way of opening up product with family and friends, like a casual Friday night kind of jam. But now they have figured it out that there's a way to make those desirable so that it's not just PG-13 fun. Not that they're X-rated or anything like that, but that you can open them up and still have that excitement level of numbered cards, individualized inserts, things like that, right?
And I think it was the best happy medium between not it being an exclusive numbered card, but it being an exclusive card that's rare but unnumbered, but still exciting. I think they really hit the mark there. I feel like, and
agreed.
they're going to do it for Avenger Metal Blasters. I'm sure they're going to do something interesting there. I'm sure it's just going to be the kind of the roadmap for future sets. And I don't see any print lines on the Blue Surge unless I'm wrong. But
let's find out. Let's not keep these lovely people waiting. This is the first I found them. So this is the first one I've opened. I've watched lots of.
Have you seen any Blue Surges in person?
Nope, haven't seen nothing.
Yeah.
So here we go.
Okay, let's do this.
So this is my first blaster box. I found these today. I scooped up a few. I did a little thing for something else that I was doing, and I was getting a haircut, and I found these, and I was so happy. So let's get into it. Let's check these out with my boy Fausto.
Here we go.
Yeah, blasters. I mean, what a great way to enjoy opening up boxes and not having to get hobby boxes. I'll be straight with you. The only thing I haven't seen come out of a blaster so far is a printing plate. Only thing. Call me a liar. I dare you.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it at all. You know what's nice about these, though? If you are a character collector, look over the box, because the box has different images than the hobby box. So the beginnings box has a Silver Surfer card, so I saved it for me. So I would always look at these boxes.
Does it actually have a Silver Surfer on the... Dude,
I know.
You heard it here first. Okay. I loved the meme that you put up today of the autobiographical record collection.
I love High Fidelity. So good. It's such a good movie, man.
I was talking to Fuller about that when we did an episode of curating a collection, and it was funny that came up. Okay, we already have a Blue Surge because they're in every pack, and that's really what I'm after in these. So let's just let's get into it.
Oh,
Red Guard. Wow, these really do look good. These really, really do look good. Wow. I'm going to put these off to the side. I'll sleeve them up afterwards. Ultron's been following me around in this set a good bit. Your Spider-Man. Oh, interesting. That's a rainbow. Okay, that was tough to tell that was a rainbow. So what did I get? I got 3 base and 1 rainbow. I've seen the breakdown of these packs be different almost every time.
That's interesting.
I've seen Blue Surges and numbered cards come out of packs. That's the most base I've seen come out of a pack. So I don't know what's going on. These are a little bit of a crapshoot. Oh, that's a fire!
Wow.
This might be an insert set to put a binder together of.
I'm telling you, man.
Like,
for me,
I don't know.
I don't know, man. I think this is the best one. I got to be honest.
Oh,
yeah, baby!
Is that rainbow? You don't have the rainbow of this, do you?
Don't tell me that's the rainbow, is it? No.
Just cover variant. Okay. That would have been too cool.
Cool, though.
Yeah, very cool. All right, here. what am I going to do here? I didn't know that the variant covers actually came in this. I am putting together this set. I put out finally a needs list of what I needed out of Platinum, and a Canadian guy reached out and he was like, "Hey, I finished your base." Oh my god, people are awesome. Cool.
I love that.
People are awesome. I have hit so many of these. Oh, actually, funny story. Okay, real quick, gonna say this. I opened up my 4th box of Platinum, and out of my 3rd box, I maybe had 12 doubles from the base. I opened up my 4th box thinking for sure I was going to finish my base. There were 3 cards in it that I needed. Every other one was a double. So we're seeing something very similar that happened in Allegiance, where it's not like they took these cards and shuffled them. There's a very consistent breakdown of the base that you get in them. And this only applies to set collectors. Most of you people out there aren't going to care at all about this. But when you're trying to put a base set together from this and you don't get it out of 4 hobby boxes, you want to flip tables over and freak out. It's the most annoying thing in the world.
It's pretty bad. And I've been part of a lot of character breaks, and Surfer's never getting hit either. So I think, Night Thrasher.
See, so that was 1 base on top. So when you get the 1 base, there's another hit in there, I'm assuming.
Wait. Is that the same image for Night Thrasher that's in the new Warriors?
Ooh, you've lost me. I'm not 100% sure.
Huh. Ooh,
Iron Man. Oh, an Iron Man box.
Red Prism.
kind of love these comic images. The comic
Me too.
images they're really good.
They're great, man.
This is what's going on here. Oh yeah, Magneto's followed me around in this a good bit too. So that's his numbered at a 199.
Yep.
So I didn't hit for as far as inserts go on autos. I hit lower, but 199 will be the lowest that I hit. Why is my camera all crazy? This will be the lowest number that I hit, and it came out of a blaster. That's wild.
That's crazy
right now. Interesting. I hit autos in 3 of my boxes that I opened, and I feel really fortunate that that was the case because I heard of people opening and they were like, I never got an auto out of 5 boxes. And I'm like, oh, man.
Whoa.
Yeah, this is getting a little glitchy. Does that look okay to you?
It's a little pixelated.
I don't know what's going on there. Okay. I try to keep these packs in decent shape because they're different blaster packs. So when I put my binder together, this isn't really, is that looking really delayed?
It looks a little delayed.
Okay, you know what? We're only going to have the best here. So I'm going to kick myself out, bring myself back in. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, is that better?
See what resolution you're on your phone for that. Go to settings and see if maybe it's got it automatically changed.
We'll ride this one out.
We'll roll with it.
We'll roll with it. Wasp. I hate the Wasp character. Not in this set in general, and I don't like the Wasp at all. I didn't like that it was a tier 4 character in Masterpieces. Didn't like any of it.
You would have hated 2020 then. 2020
I have the 2020 set of there's a few inserts in this one. My god, these blasters are crazy, man.
They hit nice.
Yeah, they do. Brother Voodoo. I have not been, and I've heard a lot of people say this, I have not been hitting characters that I care about. I shouldn't say that, because the first box I opened, I got a Sabretooth, and Matt Fuller lost his mind. He laughed so hard. Because he had just gone a big rant about how it was Sabretooth was such an influencer character now. It was amazing. It was super funny. It was a really good talk, actually. But and then I hit one. But after that, man, I didn't hit a character that I care about at all.
It was my first pack in my first box. I got a Surfer. Amazing. Emily called it. It was great. And then nothing.
And, you know, it's funny you say that. So I was going to ask you, I know that Emily enjoys opening. She opened up Midnight Suns with you, privately, of course. And have you guys got to open up a box of anything recently together?
We did a box of Platinum privately, I think.
Very cool.
But nothing else, really. Yeah.
I'm very jealous that she is into that. I like one time I had a box of Allegiance Avengers, and I told my wife I would really like to open this with you, and she's like, why? And I was like, I'm just gonna leave that there. You know, this isn't worth getting.
No, Emily's definitely part of the group, which your wife is obviously a member of.
Right.
Husbands lost to Marvel cards, so she 100%.
The other day we were joking around, and Emily was. Oh my God, Miss Marvel! I thought that was
a good one.
That is a fire one, dude. These are so distracting. I'm just like,
dude, they're so stupid good. They're so stupid good, and no print lines. Look at. Do you see any print lines on that?
You know what? Now that you say it, I'm gonna look so hard because I want to find one. But you're totally right. I'm gonna stick to that. What I was going to say was that this is a nice rainbow. This is Omega Red. I know that the rider is collecting Omega Red, so I will put that in the homie pile up there. I was going to say we were chatting a little while ago, and Emily was in the background, and I didn't know what Chick-fil-A was, and I needed an explanation of what Chick-fil-A was because that does not exist where I live. And she was like, "Who on earth doesn't know? Who are you explaining what Chick-fil-A is to?" That was so funny.
I was like, it's my friend from Canada. He goes, oh, it's like,
yeah. All we got is A&W and McDonald's.
Hey, man, classics. I've never eaten at an A&W, so that makes that I have no idea.
Really? Yeah. Oh, there he is.
Oh, there he is.
There he is.
Of the 3 Sabertooths, which one do you like?
Oh
Oh,
my god, dude.
oh,
Okay, here we go.
that's the one to get. One of them. Damn, that's good.
I'm just gonna whip through these inserts because there's more in here, and I got a $3.99 under this, and then I'm gonna answer your question. This is fun. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, dude.
This
I'm
is-
so glad you did this, man. I'm just gonna.
Oh, Moon Knight. There we go.
That's
Lewis.
little Lewis action.
Lewis, what's up, buddy? All right, I'm gonna put that. Oh, and I don't need this one. I pulled this out of 33, I think, and I sent it to Miles as a gift.
Aw.
Because I'm a nice guy like that. You know what? The Omega Red there, that's nice. I mean, if I don't have that one in my binder, I'll include that with your rainbow there, Ryder. Something we've talked about with these insert sets is there's so many inserts. I don't think there's ever been, I'm gonna make myself big. I don't think there's ever been a more important set to have alpha and omegas of. Just gonna put that out there.
Yeah. Alphas and omegas are tough, man. They're one of those things that's like, it's nice to add to your collection, but not to drive yourself crazy, because people will price gouge the hell out of those
So
with no real rhyme or reason. But
I hit the Storm Omega of this what is this one, yellow spotlight, and I sent it to the Storm collector. And you know, there's just certain cards that need to end up in those collections. And like, as cool as it was to hit one, I do think that's like a cool thing to have in your collection.
it's
If
very
you
cool.
hit those, like, reach out to a character collector. Like those,
Yeah.
like if it's not your character, man, those guys or girls are gonna appreciate that card
Hey,
so much,
check it out.
so much more,
Yeah.
than you are.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, here we go.
This is
Great.
fun. These blasters are carnage. Look at the lobster claw. Eh?
I like it. I don't know. Everyone calls it a lobster claw. I like
I love it. I thought I coined that myself. I guess I didn't. But
No, I know it was here.
oh, color match beast.
Color match.
Oh man, you know what? It's interesting. On my camera, this just looks so crazy. It's like I've gone to the Matrix looking at this. I don't know. It's kind
It
of
looks great. I think it's a great one.
Blue Surge Beast. I think that's my favorite one I've pulled so far.
That's-
It's official. You heard it here first. I'll be putting together a binder set of the that set.
I'm telling you,
Oh,
man.
this is an iconic cover. I only got one of these per hobby box.
Did you really?
Yeah, I only got one of these per hobby box. I probably
Are
only
you-
have 4 of these.
Are you putting that together? Because I have to look through my extras.
You know what? I'm half-assed putting it together. So, for nice saber tooth, got to mention a saber tooth hit whenever you see it. When it comes down to insert sets that I'm not going to really go hard on, I still add them to my binder, because sometimes people mail you stuff and they're like, they throw them in because they know you're a set collector.
Yeah.
So doing that, having those already, sometimes you complete an insert set by accident. You know what I mean? And one day I'm going to show you guys a video of my upstairs bookshelf that is like binders and binders of Marvel cards.
Your binder tour.
Yeah, the binder tour. Oh, there's a good card in here, I think.
Leader.
That's the leader. What is this here? What on earth do we have? Oh, a storm.
Blue
There we
Rainbow
go.
Storm. She's pretty. That's such a good one.
Yeah, that's
I love that Hulk,
Storms.
by the way. These people are crazy. That is like one of the coolest Planet Hulks ever.
Man, this reminds me of I think I've said this on stream before, but if that's not the kind of inbred monster from 300, I don't know who is. You know what I'm saying? Dude, that Captain America is actually fire.
It's very cool. It's a weird one to pick, but it's a good one.
That was 2 blaster boxes.
That's amazing.
Like, we're gonna open one more, but I just want to point out that was 2 blaster boxes. So far, blasters are way better than hobby. I'm just gonna go out there. I'm gonna make a outright statement about it.
Yeah.
These, if you open 3 of or 2 of these, I have as many cards as I would like here right now if I opened up the hobby for a lot cheaper.
I think it's great. I think it's fun. I think it's cool. I know people are opening big cards from them too, but I don't even think that matters, honestly. I think the Blue Surge thing is cool enough.
Where are our American friends buying these blasters from? Are these like
If they find them, I think Walmart, Target, and Barnes and Noble. Like,
Barnes and Noble, the bookstore?
yeah, sometimes
So funny.
they're hiding there. It depends.
I heard I'd heard that Indigo had Marvel cards, which is our bookstore. I don't know if you guys have an Indigo, but it's like our Barnes and Nobles. And I went and I was like, oh, like I asked this woman who's working there. I'm like, I was wondering if you guys have Marvel trading cards. And she goes, well, I don't know.
What?
If we did, she's like, I don't know if we did, they would be in the children's section. And I was like, I'll just show myself. Oh, my wife's waiting for me outside. I'll just go. It was so funny.
That mother!
It was.
Are you kidding me?
It was so funny.
That's so rude. God.
For the record, before that, I was at the watch store looking at watches, and that's a redeeming quality of mine.
There's no redeeming. No. It's not childish. How dare she? How old was this woman?
You know what? I was. It was so funny. I told my wife that story, and she made fun of me. Anyways, moving on.
Well, I'm not making fun of you. You're awesome, and Marvel cards are cool. So.
You know what? Something I noticed recently on my you get the demographics, so you get the analytics on YouTube, and I noticed on mine that since I started, since the channel has started growing, 44% of my viewers are now women, which I thought was really interesting. I thought that was
so
really.
When you get a haircut and shave, does that spike?
We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. I just, you know what? I didn't want to look like you exactly tonight. I didn't want to I was almost gonna.
It's the only way we can do it.
This is what I'm wearing. This is what I'm gonna look like tonight. I don't want people to get confused. That's why
we gotta get different colored shirts.
Right.
This is me. This is him. It's gonna be great.
So funny. Havoc. I was going through some. Oh my god! What do we have here?
Teal Wave.
Red Skull.
You ready for this Red Skull? By the way,
this
flip
Red
it over.
Oh, hey, look at that, back to back. I love when this, dude. You guys know this about me. I love when this kind of stuff happens.
I love when that happens.
Yeah. Okay. Flip it over.
You see it?
What am I seeing here?
Read it.
Red Skull
Silver Surfer.
Oh my god.
Yep.
So you've got this one. Do you have this one?
Yeah. I have a base.
What is this? 779. So close.
Damn, that was so close.
We were just talking about it too. That would have been too good.
That would have been great.
Something that people are noticing in the hobby boxes is that omegas and alphas, there's frequently more than one in a case, which is really interesting.
Yes, this is true.
Very interesting fact.
Very cool. I love when all that stuff happens.
And everybody who's watching this, thank you so much for joining us. This is what I do with my friends, and you're my friends now. So I appreciate all you guys hanging out and watching. Every time I pull a character, I think of the person who collects it. So shout out to my boy Ryan.
Always. Immediately.
Okay, so this one, here we go. Blob, what a strange character.
So good.
Okay, what do we got here? What is this one? How could we live without this card? How could we not have it?
Why?
If you have the original art for this, please reach out. I would like to get it done in wallpaper for my entire home. Just joking.
That's so funny.
Very cool. Very, very cool. I went for a haircut today, and Walmart is across the street, and I'm one of those crazy people of Walmart that's wearing camo cowboy boots and has just an insane outfit on, and people point out look at that weirdo, and I go straight to the toy section to look for cards, and today was the first swing and a hit on cards in probably 10 trips. I buy a vegetable or something like that just to make sure I don't look like a completely insane person. I'll buy a head of iceberg lettuce or something just to not look completely crazy, right? But
Emily has been getting the benefits of me buying blasters at stores because she's like, man, I forgot this thing and I need to go to the store and get it. I was like, no worries, I got you.
I love it. Love it. Oh.
Nice.
There's, I truthfully, I'm going to be straight with everybody out there. I I have no idea why I bought hobby boxes. I actually I shouldn't say that. I hit autos, like I hit huge autos. Okay, like
You did do well.
25 of 25. Actually, I opened this with you, didn't I?
You did.
And I have this one I did with my boy Raj,
It's a good one.
I haven't released the video yet. But hey, quick question for you. These are both out of 25, and they're different inserts.
Yes, because one is the here, flip them over again. I'll show you.
One's the writer, one's the art.
No, that's not it. So if you flip them over, you see how their profile pictures are on different sides of the cards?
Yes.
That's because yours is the first 100 and the other is the second 100. So one is original art and the other one is comic book art.
Okay, that makes so much sense. And you came here to hear Fausto just weigh in because he knows everything for the record. He knows everything.
No. I actually thought it was a really good decision on design part from UD to do the invert of the backs. I actually really appreciate that. I think that's cool. Long term, that would look cool in a binder.
All right, here's the last pack, guys. Last pack magic. Feels like a printing plate. Probably Sabretooth one. I don't know.
Why not?
Right?
I think so. That's what
if I pull a plate out of this, you're never going to find a blaster again anywhere.
Ever. Canada's going to be empty. There's not going to be one lying around at all.
Howard the Duck. Okay, let's see what this one is here.
Ooh.
Black Cat. Dude, I don't care what they say. I'm putting this set together.
You should put this set together. I think it's awesome.
Typhoid Mary Rainbow. I'm pretty sure I've hit that one.
Great game.
I see a lot of people saying they're going after the Rainbow set.
A lot of people like the Rainbow set. I think the Blue Surge is great.
I saw a really interesting comparison today to this cover, to a comic cover of Tales from the Crypt Keeper. There was, I wish I had the name on the end of my tongue, but I don't. But they held them both together, and somebody was commenting like, "Is this a homage cover?" You know what I mean? And it was, when you looked at it, like it was a forest background. It was a man and a woman on the cover wearing very similar colors in an outfit. It was really interesting, and it reminded me of how much people in this community pay attention. So, I want to salute all the people out there that are paying attention. You guys are on it, man.
I love that too. And I think it's so cool to, and Marvel Cards is one of those things where you like constantly learning about the books and the characters. So the fact that like people think about this stuff or call back to it or whatever, is the best.
Very, very cool. Let's do it. I never do a recap really of what I hit. But today I want to do a recap because what is going on with these blasters? Like,
they're awesome.
Look at this stack. I'm going to make it big here. Look at this stack of blaster only exclusive inserts, which are amazing. And then I hit numbered cards. So that's a teal wave. This is out of 3 blaster boxes. If anybody has forgot, hit the Moon Knight out of $3.99 numbered. And then the $1.99. So
one number per blaster.
So one number per blaster, also including 5 inserts. I hit some Rainbows variant cover. I hit this iconic cover, which I got 1 per hobby box when I opened. I've got 2 or 3, I should say, of the cover variants for a set that I'm going for.
Nice.
And then all of these. Like, that is crazy.
I like it. For the value, I think it's great. I think it's awesome.
And people who are pissed that we're pointing out that these blasters are better than hobby boxes, too bad. That's a fact.
Yeah, who cares, dude? Like, it's so weird. Everybody wants everybody to self-edit. This is great. This is fun. I like the look at these cards. I think the Blue Surge is great. I don't think people, if we're thinking like in terms of buying Blue Surge cards, I don't think a Blue Surge card should get more than $25 to $30. I don't think you should pay on any character. I don't think you should pay more than that. I think it's going to vary, but Blue Surges will get less expensive, and we don't know how many they're going to print of the blasters. We don't know how well stocked they're going to stay. So I would not This is not a rush of an insert, unlike something that's like out of 5 or 10, but people are being so ridiculous right now. I don't even know if that's like worth even the fight.
Let's touch on a couple of things here. I've seen a couple of videos, or I've seen photos people posted on Facebook of people going and finding these blasters at the shop and taking 2 of them and leaving other ones on the shelf. And I want to say that, like, dude, I think that's really cool. I think that is a great sum up of the Marvel community. I think that, like, the fact that you guys are that willing to be humble and to share with people is awesome. Full disclosure, I took every single one on the shelf when I was there because, as mentioned, I live in an oil field town in the North Pole and ain't nobody here give a shit about.
They're meant for you. Yeah, so they shipped them there just so you can get them.
I'm not crazy, but I have definitely approached the person who restocks the shelf at Walmart to confirm that they will be bringing Marvel cards in. So we're all on the same page there. So I just think that it's really cool how thoughtful people are in this group. I love it. That's why I do this.
Look, the truth is too, like, I've known a lot of OG collectors. Old guard, not old gangster, old guard collectors who like stay quiet about their collections and all this stuff. And I'll be honest with you, those collections, because they stay so quiet, they kind of get lost in obscurity and people don't know about them, and no one can appreciate them because it's a lot of people who are like, this ain't going nowhere. This took forever. There's websites you can find that look like, they're very old websites and they're great and extremely helpful and informative, but there is no one actively sharing their information or sharing their collections of certain things they don't want other people to collect.
Yeah.
That's good and bad. You know what I mean? You can't be a hermit with your collection too much because then where's the history, right? Where's the legacy of the collection? Not of the person who collected it, that's whatever. But like, there's so many beautiful cards out there. And I don't know. I think when the hobby gets older, this stuff will become less. You know what I mean? People will know, like, you know what? I'm never going to get X card, so I'm going to do this card. And I can see people doing it now with Platinum. I see a lot of people being like, hey, you know what? I'm not into the 5, I'm not into the 10. The 1-of-1s are crazy. I'm not interested. I don't want to be that buyer. But you know what? I'm going to figure out my favorite insert, and I'm going to go for that one. And I think...
I agree.
I love it. I think that's smart. I think that's healthy for a hobby.
I think that I think you and me have talked about this before. Character collecting and character selection. Platinum is such a large set that I think that you're going to see people making very wise decisions who are entering character collecting. We've talked a lot about how people might use this as a stopping point who have master collected, but we've also talked about the people entering. This is a great set for a younger generation of people, and older too. If you're into it, like, do you. Not trying to put a limit on it, but this is a great set to look at and be like, there are so many characters. What a great encyclopedia to pick from, and pick someone who is not Wolverine, Venom, or Spider-Man. Right? Like, there's so many, like, there's so many here. Let me know when we got a James Rhodes collector. I don't know anyone that collects the leader, but
what about Havoc? Havoc is a major character in the X-Men. I don't know a Havoc collector, really. Not really.
There's straight up. There's so much content being made, so much good content being made about character collecting. You've spearheaded it, and I've watched your sketch card high videos. I've called it before, like, it's like a TED talk, like it's like a course. And if you follow along with it, you can, if you watch 5 episodes of Fausto's channel, you can have enough information to build a collection that's amazing. And I say this because I did it strictly through the sketch card hub channel. So, like, I had no information about character collecting before finding your channel. So, like, this is the set to pick from. You can go through this, watch a few well-positioned videos, and put together a collection that's amazing.
I think people can do really fun things, and I think at the end of the day, that's what it should be when you make any collection. And for me, and I've been talking a lot to you and Miles and Matt Fuller and all the other fun people, of course, and Cable Collector now, like, I forget his full first name, but he's so lovely. But talking to a bunch of people, and man, I said something, maybe it was Miles or you earlier today, but I was like, man, a collection of one-on-ones doesn't mean anything to me. Like,
No.
it just doesn't. Like, I think a collection for me, for it to do something, has to be creative. It has to be curated, right? There has to be a rhyme, a reason, some kind of thinking through the selection. That's kind of why I posted the high fidelity joke reel. It's because I was like,
Loved it.
you know what I mean? Like, I love
loved it.
my favorite line in that moment is the other character's like, it's, and John Cusack's like, comforting, and he's like, yeah, and like it's just such a funny moment, but it's such a good, it's such a well written movie because it gets into the inside of what a collector thinks about, and it's just well done that way. But it's just a great line. I just think it's funny to see that. But for me, everyone right now is looking at this out of tens. The out of tens, there's a lot of people looking at those and putting green PMG numbers on there, and they're going to get there. It's all going to happen. It's just the next wave of this. But
we're not done with platinum. We're not done here. There's lots.
It's coming.
There's far more chapters going on here than we've had the initial wave here, but this is going to linger for a while. Wait till this hits EPAC.
This is going to be fun on EPAC. Avengers Metal is going to be kind of crazy. That one's going to get a lot of attention too. Again, take your time with this stuff. Don't ever feel like you should be overspending, ever.
That's right. So on that note, I bought some cards in the last little while. I'm not going to get into all of them, but I bought them because I really wanted them. Some of them were platinum ones. I just wanted to tick them off my list. Some of them I paid $12 for. Yesterday, I found the majority of them on ComC for less than $1. So when these guys are telling you to take your time, they're telling you to take your time because they're going to be 90% cheaper in 3 weeks. Not in a year, not in 4 months. In 3 weeks, they're going to be 90% cheaper. So it's really good advice.
You just have to remember that people want to make money off this set, and they want to make the big bucks. So they're going to crack cases. This is a breaker set. Everyone's doing character breaks now. Everyone's just milling through cards. And everything, I would say even black base rainbows, which are harder to hit, are going to get extremely stupid cheap at one point. Like, it's just like even something that's like SSP, and it's not like crazy SSP, but SSP nonetheless, SP nonetheless, which means just short print, and however many there are of those are going to get stupid $1.50 cheap kind of stuff.
Look at beginnings. Look at beginnings. I mean,
just look, and beginnings is a great example of this because these sets are very similar to each other. I will say the only difference with platinum is that it translates easily to sports people. So numbers on this stuff are just mirroring certain things, but that's a hill, and then it's going to, change up real quick. So I don't know why I say this stuff. I'm not trying to be a downer about this. I
think the reason that you're saying this stuff, Fausto, is because you want your friends that you're making content for who are character collecting to have the best collection they can have.
I also too don't want anybody, I've seen a lot of people get heartbroken and distraught through collecting Marvel cards and then cold turkey and they're out.
Right.
And I think there's a delicate balance there, and I don't want anybody to leave a hobby like ours and be like, what a waste, this was a con, blah blah blah, because they started riding a wave that really was never there for anybody realistically to ride, right? That was just a lot of things that are happening right now are all spectacle. They're not for us.
It's the circus.
That's it.
A huge point I want to finish on is that there is frequently been in masterpieces a conversation about collector fatigue. I'm just gonna make myself big for this. There is a thing called collector fatigue, and when you're just having sets like thrown at you, people are going to start experiencing collector fatigue. Those of you that are feeling the burnout, especially if you're character collecting, don't sell on emotion. If you have been putting in this work over the last couple of years on your character collections, and you're like, you know what, I'm done. Sleep on that. Put that stuff aside and sleep on that. because these emotions, if you're riding these waves, they go ups and downs. And if you don't want to wake up in 4, 5, 6 months and be like, ugh, I'm missing something in my life and it's character collecting, and then have to start from scratch. You know what I'm saying?
We have a friend. He's a friend of mine. I haven't spoken to him in a while. We speak every once in a while. He's a Cyclops collector. It happened to him. Awesome on Instagram, Cyclops collector. I forget how it goes. It happened to him.
Amazing Instagram. Amazing.
Insane Cyclops collector. He had to go and buy it back. He sold major stuff and then went back and bought, and got very lucky because very good friends helped him get a lot of stuff back. And I just, no joke, and I didn't tell Graydon this is new information, I just had to walk someone back off the ledge who's a Gambit collector. Wow. Literally, this happened 2-3 days ago. Hit me up, voice record, be like, I don't think I can do this, man. I can't believe this stuff. This is insane. Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, close up your cards. Don't look at them for 2 days.
Put them under the bed.
Don't even look at them. Don't even think about it.
Absolutely.
Ignore everything. I'll watch eBay for you. 2 days, give it a break. Come back. They're going to look like when you were a kid and you discovered treasure. Yeah, it's going to feel the same way.
100%. If those of you out there are experiencing collector fatigue and you want someone to talk to walk you off the ledge, reach out. Reach out to everyone. There's really good people in this hobby who are not going to take advantage of you. Hit me up on the Last Pack Magic Instagram. I love talking to people. Graydon is awesome to talk to. Hit me up. Hit me up. Man. I do this all day long. I might be running a rig at work, but my phone's in my pocket, and I love chatting with you guys about this stuff. Hit me up. Always hit Graydon up. I'm always available. Like, it's really smart. And remember, if you do reach out to someone, they're like, "Well, I'll buy it from you." That is not a friend. Red flag. Red flag. That is a major red flag. I love it. Major red flag. So I could do this all night long, but I know that 100%. You've got a thing. I know that you got a thing to go to, and this was a great time opening 3 blaster boxes. I need to go find it. I gotta do one with Ryder. I think Ryder got some boxes too. I have to hit him up, and then I'm actually going to go to Walmart tomorrow, and I'll check it out. I think they stock every Friday. I don't have a connection, so I'm just going to see if we get lucky. Dude, shout out to the Ryder. Ryder, you're awesome. We love you. Awesome. I gotta see if you got some, but yeah, that's it. I can't. Yeah, dude. This is awesome. I had the best. I'm so glad you got to see the Blue Surge because I don't feel like I'm talking crazy anymore. They're amazing. I'm in. That's right? My. Cool. So just so everybody knows, I'm collecting the base set 1 to 200. I'm doing the variant covers, or the cover variant, whatever it is. I'm doing the Blue Surge, and that's my binder. It's nice, man. It's a beautiful color that's not numbered and exclusive to something. The Red Supernova collection drove people crazy because there were 9 packs, and you usually got 3. So that's 1 per 3 packs on my grade 2 math. Oh, but wow. These ones are 1 per pack. So this is a very doable set. This set will be easier, not easy, but easier to assemble. Yeah, and check ComC. And I can't be stressing this enough. A lot of people are shipping things to ComC and throwing them on there. That's right. Okay. Fausto, you're the best. Thank you so much for joining. And everybody out there in Last Pack Magic Land, thank you so much for joining. The channel's been growing, and the only reason I do this is to get to have fun with you guys. So please like and subscribe. You're all awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Like and subscribe. Awesome channel.